Hello everyone, welcome to Programming Cradle. Today in this video we will discuss about how 1 year and 2 year masters stack up against each other. Some of you have asked which one should be better for me. So yes, that's what I will be discussing in this video, and currently I am doing my masters from the UK, so my course is for 1 year, and some of my friends are doing masters from Canada, Germany, US, so they have their course for 2 years. So I have a fair bit of idea about how 2 years masters work, and of course about 1 year masters, I know that as well. So I'll be comparing both of them, and they both have their own pros and cons. So maybe after this video you will be able to decide which one you should go for. And this is not very country specific, so like PR and stuff, that you need to see which one is convenient for you and which country's PR you want. So if that is what you're looking for, then this video is not for you. But then if we talk about the course itself and the duration and the cost, then probably you will be able to find a lot of useful information from this video. So yeah, with that being said, let's start our discussion. But as always, if you are new here or if you subscribe to this channel, please go subscribe to the channel and be a part of Programming Cradle family, and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time when a video goes live. So yeah, with that being said, let's start our discussion. So one might think 1 year masters might be covering less topics as compared to 2 years masters, but that is not the case. If you go through the course content of all the universities, you will be able to find that most of the course content is being covered. So let's talk about data science. So if you are coming for data science and if you pick two courses, one from 1 year masters and the other one is from 2 years masters, you will be able to see both are covering almost everything. It's just in 1 year masters you will have to do all those things, and in a very fast pace actually, because it is covered in 1 year. So if I talk about my module or my course, the amount of projects and modules I am covering in 1 month, my friend in Canada, she is doing it for like 3 months or something. So she has more time to learn and grasp things, whereas I have to cope up with that in a very fast paced learning. So that is the thing. And one thing is, if you already have some experience or if you already know most of the part of data science, I think for you 1 year masters will be fine, and I think you will be able to cope with that. But then if you are someone who is very new to data science, probably for you 2 years masters will be a better option. But then in my batch there are many people who are very new to data science. They had zero knowledge about things. Some are from non-coding background as well, but they are managing well. So it's not like it's very hectic, but then you will have to give time and you will have to put extra effort. Some people are sitting in lab for like even for weekends sometimes, and they have been in labs or they've been working on the projects for significantly more time. So yes, if you are new, you will have to give some extra time, but then it's not impossible to do it. But then also, if you are giving extra time to your studies, then probably you will have less time for maybe enjoyment, or if you want to do part-time jobs. So in that case, you will have to balance your things. And again, I have discussed about this thing in previous video as well. Is it possible to do part-time job while doing 1 year master? So if you are interested in that, you can watch that video. I will leave the card and probably somewhere here, so you can watch that. Yeah, so that is the thing. But then the cost of the whole course, I think, is less for 1 year masters, simply because unless you are going to Germany, because there you don't really have to pay fees for your studies. But then yeah, why 1 year master is cheaper? If you see the cost of a whole course, like 1 year course and then the 2 years course, probably the cost will be same. But then you also have to consider the fact that once you finish your 1 year master, you will be moving to job and then you will be earning significantly more. Whereas when you are doing 2 years masters, you will be studying for like 2 years, and if you are someone who doesn't want to do part-time job, then obviously you will have no earning in the second half of your course. But then if you are doing part-time job, even in your second half of your course, you will still be working part-time, so you will be earning significantly less. So that balances out everything. And then this 1 year masters end up significantly cheaper than 2 years masters. If you are going to maybe Canada or Germany. No, Germany is actually very much similar to 1 year masters in UK, because I did a lot of calculation and ended up UK masters was like a little bit costlier, like 1,000 or 2,000 pounds. That's all, not much. But then if you compare it with Australia, Canada, and US, then yeah, those courses are actually expensive as compared to 1 year masters. So yeah, that thing you need to keep in mind. And we already talked about the pace that you have to maintain. And actually, while I was researching about this video, and I was doing a little bit of googling and seeing other courses on from different countries, I came across this micro learning concept, where we, in schools and in colleges and universities, we end up spending more time in learning things which we can actually achieve in very less time. So I think everybody can relate to it, because if we go back to our bachelor's or maybe even school time, when the teacher covers some topic in class in like an hour or something, but then when you watch a YouTube video of like 10-15 minutes, you are able to learn everything in this 10-15 minutes. So you know that schools and universities are designed to cope with all sorts of students, because not everybody can grasp things fast, and probably they will have to spend more time. So schools and universities are designed in such way. But then for some people, it's probably waste of time. I won't say waste of time, but at least they can use that time in other productive work. So if I talk about myself, I chose Newcastle University because they're covering all the important modules that one should know for data science, and also they have all the lecture videos uploaded already, and we go to labs and classes to discuss our problem, rather than professor standing in front of me and giving a lecture and I have to listen to that. So that way I was able to cover all the videos in significantly less time, and I was able to note down all the doubts that I had or all the queries that I wanted to ask. And when I went to the lab, I was able to ask those questions, and it was very productive for me, because I didn't have to sit in class for like hours and then ask those questions. So it worked for me. But then some people were complaining that teachers are not teaching here, it's like waste of money and all those things. But then they realized after some time, and they were like, oh yeah, it's actually good, because we are getting more time to work on other stuff, because we are able to grasp things in a very less time while watching the videos. So yeah, they were able to sorry. So yeah, they were able to appreciate this thing. But then again, it depends a lot on an individual, how they like learning. So if you are someone who likes to pace your learning in a slower way, probably 2 years master is for you. But if you're someone who wants to learn things in a faster way, and by no means I was really good at data science or anything, I just had a knowledge of programming, and of course I did applied AI course, so I had some knowledge from there as well. So I was familiar with all the terminologies which are being used in the data science industry. So when I heard those terms in the video lecture, I was able to relate to it, and it was not alien to me. And that helped me a lot in pacing my learning. And yeah, because of that, I was able to help other friends as well. So it totally depends on you. If you are someone who wants to learn slowly and you want to learn at your own pace, actually, so for that, I think 2 years masters is for you. And if you are someone who wants to finish masters in less time, and you are ready to put extra effort in your learning, so probably 1 year masters is for you. So yeah, there you have it. This is my thought on 1 year versus 2 years masters, and that's why I preferred 1 year masters. So that's why countries like Ireland and UK interest me a lot, and that's why I chose 1 year masters. But then I think by now you will know which one you want. So yeah, this is it for this video. And if you're into data science, the link of the notes is in the description. You can download that. And if you want to join Telegram group, again, link is in the description. You can join the Telegram group as well. So see you in the next video, and don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment, all those good things. Bye. Happy learning.